Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the station identification of one of Wayland City's resident YouTubers. Live in the basement. This is not MTV's remote control. And he is not Ken Ober. God rest Ken Ober's soul. This is WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here's your host, New Bedford, Massachusetts' own, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. Hey, it's Eric Lima here once again coming at you with another episode of WEML-TV, Channel 77. It's episode 419. It's on July the 28th, 2021, 10:07 p.m. Lots to get to here. This is another event center from AEW Dynamite. That's right, AEW Dynamite really was an exciting. It's called Fight for the Fallen, and this is probably one of the best. Now, I always see some wild, crazy things with it in wrestling. I've seen some wild, crazy things in wrestling since watching wrestling full time during the Attitude Era. But I have never seen anything as crazy as this event. AEW is coming on strong as one of the premier organizations in professional wrestling. I've always been a WWE fan, and I've always liked to check out the other organizations, see how they would do, and make you can conjure up dream matches or something like that. But this is just something that this was just something that I don't know. This is going to be totally awesome. All I can say is that. Now, it kicked off with a 10-man elimination tag. The Dark Order and Paige had an excellent ring entrance, combined with a cowboy theme, and goes against the Elite. And the Elite, which consists of the Good Brothers, the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega, versus the Dark Order, which would be the Super Smash Brothers team of Evil Uno, Stu Grayson, and Alex Silver, and Alex Reynolds, and John Silver, Johnny Hungy, and Adam Page. The stipulation is if Adam Page and the Dark Order win the matchup in this 10-man elimination tag, they get their title shots. If they don't, they lose out. So Alex Reynolds was eliminated first in the matchup. Carl Anderson was next to be eliminated. Gallows and Grayson were both eliminated by countout. And then Evil Uno was eliminated fourth. John Silver was eliminated, so it was down between the Young Bucks, Omega versus Paige. Paige eliminated both the Young Bucks, but everybody else got involved in the matchup to give Omega the victory, and that means Adam Page. I got a hunch that I don't know if that decision will be overturned or what, or will Adam Page still be shot. But I've got a hunch with a feeling with AEW Rampage coming soon, the 13th, they want to make it big. Rumor has Daniel Bryan and CM Punk did sign with AEW. Omega may be watching his back because he, even though he may have removed Paige from the number one contender slot, it's an opportunity for someone to step up to the plate. So Alex Marvez was supposed to interview the Death Triangle, but Pac was the only person there. They said that that the Lucha Brothers ran into some problems, and then Chavo Guerrero and Andrade El Idolo showed up, and I think they're the ones that were the masterminds behind the whole thing. Just my opinion. Ricky Starks was celebrating his FTW title victory over Brian Cage, but Brian Cage decided to come out, interrupt Ricky Starks, attack the members of the band that were celebrating at ringside, attack one of them with a bass drum, flops on the guy's head. He goes in the ring, and roses were thrown at him, but then Ricky Starks takes off like a coward that he is. So there is there goes that idea. So that means Ricky Starks and Brian Cage, and ain't over by a long shot. Now, as you know, the Forbidden Door's always been open. And there was supposed to be an IWGP U.S. title match between Lance Archer and Kaleo. Hiroshi Tanahashi announced that he's never held the IWGP United States Heavyweight title. He says he'll be watching the matchup closely, and he'll face the winner of that matchup. Hiroshi Tanahashi, one of the best in in New Japan today, if not the best. They had a great tag team matchup, Santana Ortiz versus FTR. It was a hard-fought matchup. Cash Wheeler got hurt during the matchup, but in the end, FTR, despite that, wins the match. Tony Schiavone interviewed Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. He says, I'm getting sick and tired of getting hurt. And Rebel can't watch my back. She's going to have someone else to watch her back. Question is, who's she going to bring in to watch both her and Rebel? We don't know, but we'll find out for sure. But who's going to challenge who's going to challenge Britt Baker next? Well, we'll find out for sure. And then they also announced that AEW Rampage, the second week of Rampage, will take place in Chicago, August the 20th. Interesting. I think, what a twist. Something like that. And Alex Marvez interviewed Darby Allin and Sting, and Darby Allin says, referred, special reference, best in the world, he says. I'm going, oh boy. We'll find out if he's actually coming to AEW. If it is, that may be confirmed that he signed with AEW, and everybody knows what I'm talking about. That's right, Mr. CM Punk. If Darby Allin's calling out CM Punk, this could be an interesting situation. Because now there's no number one ranked contender for the AEW World Heavyweight title since Kenny Omega made sure that didn't happen. By the way, I stand can't down counts comes on the invisible hand. How about my invisible foot going up his rear end? Whatever. And anyways, I'll tell you what, it was crazy. It was crazy. If CM Punk did sign with AEW, this will be very interesting things. Very interesting things, man. I'm telling you. So anyways, the IWGP heavyweight, United States heavyweight title was on the line. Lance Archer challenged by Hikuleo. And Lance Archer had Jake the Snake Roberts, but Hikuleo says, I'm going to have somebody watch my back. Here comes his dad, Haku, King Tonga. Haku has made his AEW debut. I'm like, holy crap, it's Haku. I'm like, oh boy, this ought to be fun. Anyways, it was a hard-fought matchup. King Haku was there, and it was a hard-fought matchup, but Lance Archer did defeat Hikuleo. So that means Lance Archer's got a next challenger lined up for him already, Hiroshi Tanahashi. It was a lot of fun. Alex Marvez was about to interview Cody Rhodes about the matchup, the homecoming against Malachi Black. Malachi Black already was attacking Cody Rhodes. The two brawled to the point where everybody tried to separate, and Malachi Black took out Fuego del Sol. And Miro is defending his TNT title against Big Shotty Lee Johnson of the Nightmare Family. And Miro promises to beat him. He's got two things going: a vengeful God and a double-jointed wife. I didn't know Lana was double-jointed. Or CJ Perry. God bless Miro. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. And in a trios matchup, Private Party and Angelico of the Hardy Family Office versus Jurassic Express and Christian Cage. And Christian Cage and Jurassic Express did pick up the victory, but not before the Blade decided to hit Cage with brass knucks, and they're going to have a matchup against each other next week. This is crazy, man. Crazy. It gets even crazier. Nick Gage. Nick Cage. Oh boy, it's Nick Gage. I gotta write that. I'll always write so fast. Nick Gage cut a promo on Chris Jericho. Let me tell you, I heard this guy is one bad mamma jamma in the ring. Let me tell you. So, the young and lovely Julia Hart took on the veteran Thunder Rosa, and it was a great matchup. But in the end, Thunder Rosa did pick up the victory. And I knew it was the inexperience of Julia Hart, but I think Julia Hart's going to be learning a lot more. And Thunder Rosa picking up the victory. They consider her the number one ranked woman in the world right now. You know what this means? If I were Britt Baker, I watch her back. That's for sure. And then John Moxley was ticked off at New Japan for not answering his challenges and all that. So, and he says the challenge did not come up for me. He wants to fight. And then he disses Hiroshi Tanahashi for not wanting to fight him. So, John Moxley's kind of moving on. So, we'll see what Moxley's going to do there. And finally, the main event. It was the no rules match between the Painmaker Chris Jericho and Nick Gage. It's the second labor of Jericho, put down by Maxwell Jacob Freeman, who was joining the team, joining on commentary. You know what? I'm going to confess something right here, right now. I will never look at another person with a pizza cutter cutting pizza ever again as long as I live, dude. I mean, Nick Gage grabbed that pizza cutter, raking down Jericho. I'm like, ow, 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 ow. I keep feeling, I just cannot. It was just painful to watch. And here's the ironic part: while they're going to commercial break, while he's cutting Jericho's forehead with a pizza cutter, a Domino's pizza commercial with the cutter comes on. Oh my God. What in the world? I'm about product placement, right? Oh my God. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, hey, let's go do a Domino's pizza while. Oh my God. I could not believe it. I was like, what? I was like, oh no, all right, what? What in the world was that? I was like, Jericho's, I heard forehead getting cut by Nick Gage's pizza cutter, and there goes a Domino's pizza, and there's cutting the pizza. Oh my God, that's why I said I will never look at somebody cutting pizza with a pizza cutter ever again. I'll be thinking of Chris Jericho and Nick Gage in that matchup. I didn't think Nick Gage would go stoop this level, and he's got the pizza cutter. And oh my God! Oh, thank God I don't have to worry about fighting Nick Gage, man. It's a good thing I don't do that death match. If I was a wrestler, I wouldn't do that death match stuff if I wanted to. I don't care if there's big money in it for me. Forget it, man. It was a scary, scary thing, dudes. I'm like, what the heck, man? Oh my God. But despite all that, Chris Jericho hit the Judas effect and beat Nick Gage. MJF was not very happy about it. He says, I got the third labor of Jericho. In this match, you have to win with a move off the top rope. And then they were talking about, what happened a couple years ago. But then gave MJF the idea to Google a certain luchador, folks. No, not Rey Mysterio. But, ladies and gentlemen, the third labor of Jericho will have to go one-on-one with Juventud Guerrera. That's right, the Juice is coming back to TNT after 15 years. The third labor of Jericho. Juventud Guerrera. I mean, are you seriously gotta be kidding me? I mean, I'm like, holy cow. I mean, if you think about it, that was probably the craziest thing ever. And, yep. At first, it was Shawn Spears. Jericho won that matchup. Now we get Nick Gage. Jericho won that matchup. The third laborer, Jericho, it will be Juventud Guerrera. Unfreaking believable. I just cannot believe they're bringing him back. Oh my God. First time in 15 years, so. Last time we saw Juventud Guerrera in a wrestling ring on television was the WWE. It was part of the Mexicals with Psychosis and Super Crazy. Unbelievable. Just unfreaking believable. Well, that's all the time we have on this show. And I just cannot believe they're bringing back the Juice. MJF, I got to get handed to him, man. He knows how to get a crowd going. That's for sure. I will see you guys later on this wonderful day. And this is episode 419 of WEML-TV Channel 77. I am your host, Eric Lima. And until episode 420, and no, I don't smoke weed. I'm just still stunned about Jericho and Nick Gage at Pizza Cutter, and then I don't know anybody would catch the fact that, like, hey, wait a minute. The dude attacking Jericho with a pizza cutter and a Domino's pizza commercial comes on with somebody doing a pizza cutter. Talking about product placement once again. I'm sure some people like start laughing. Unbelievable. Just only TNT, man. Only TNT. And my condolences to the folks overseas that Sky One is retiring as a channel. So, those who enjoyed all the shows, watching wrestling at Sky One, Gladiators on Sky One, I'm sorry. But hopefully, you'll find Gladiators and watch them again. I loved Gladiators. One of my favorite shows. I got the American version. So, unfreaking believable, man. Unfreaking believable. Alright then, I'll see you guys later. Remember, Rant and Rave is tomorrow at 6. I think it's episode 94, I believe, so it's going to be a lot of fun there. We will, and I think, I got a lot to talk about. So I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you on the next episode. Until then, peace, love, and bless out.